Hi, today we're going to make a video and show everyone what our plans for the bus are. So Alex is showing where the floor is going to be once we get all the tanks and everything in.
What we're doing is we're insulating completely, and then we're going to put the tanks inside so that they don't freeze. We really don't want them to freeze even in the coldest winter conditions. So what I'm showing here is this bar is at 18 inches. With the floor insulation, the ceiling insulation, and the water tanks in between, that'll add up to this, 18 inches. So you can see from above my head here to the metal roof is how much height we're going to have inside the bus. About a foot over top of my head, about 7 feet.
So plenty of room for both of us, more for me.
Yep.
Then at the back of the bus, we're going to have a garage just for extra storage, and we'll be able to use it for cold storage too in the winter and fall.
And the door will be out the side. The back door is going to be closed in. The back is going to be completely solid. There will be no door in the back.
So this will be all closed off.
The door will be on the side here. If you want to show me the door. The door will be about 2 posts wide. About this wide here. And about this tall. Angie's going to hold up the bar here to give you a simulation of what the size of the garage is. So the garage will be from the floor to that bar and as deep. And then on top of that will be a platform. And then we will insulate and put our mattress. And in the back will be our bedroom up there.
We're also going to have access to the garage from inside the bus, so we'll have a tiny duck-down door where I'm standing. And on top of the bed, we're going to have windows along either side that are kind of smaller, and then in the back there'll be 2 windows that open inwards, and there'll be a greenhouse off the back.
Like they actually swing inwards, not just the sliders.
So we figured it'd be easier to get into the greenhouse that way, because we'll mostly only be accessing it from inside the bus. And we're planning on having the greenhouse so we can have fresh microgreens all the time. We're hoping to have a constant growth cycle going so that we can have fresh greenery while we're on the road. And we're also going to have an aquarium filled with snails. We always had fish, but we decided it wouldn't really be good to have them in the bus because it'll be sloshing around all the time, so we're going to have regular garden snails instead.
In a nice aquarium.
Yes.
Because we like snails.
Yes.
They're very cool looking.
Okay.
And so, from the bed in the back, on the driver's side, after the bed, we'll have a kitchen counter all along. It will be 10 feet long. And then in this square here will be the wood stove. And the chimney will go up through there. These two sections of roof here do not have the roof deck on top of them. This one because of the hatch, and this one so that it could have the wood stove. And after the wood stove, we've got 3 panels there. That space was going to be a couch, but we decided to just leave it open. We'll have a few normal chairs, and we decided we'd like it better to be open. In the front, we're going to have a bench seat. We figured if we had a bench seat, we could both sit on it. The driver will be in the middle, so there will be a bit of a space here on the driver's side. The stairs are going to be filled in. That's going to be flat there. So what will happen is you'll have to walk around the bench seat into this square here to get past. Starting from the line here, we're going to have a booth. So that will be a booth and a couch. The table won't be there most of the time, so it'll be a couch most of the time. Won't have a table set up very often.
So it'll be like a sectional couch with 2 sides.
Yeah. And on top of that, we plan to have a bunk. A small bunk. It'll be about 2.5 feet tall at the front, and it'll get smaller as it goes into the curve.
It's also going to have a skylight over it, so because it's a small space, it won't feel as claustrophobic when you're up.
Right here in this roof section here, it'll have a big skylight. That's the same section that'll have the chimney. So on this section, it'll have a skylight. Those are the 2 roof panels between the deck. These ones up here are all a deck.
There's
And the ones
also-
behind the panel, or behind the hatch, are all a deck.
There's also going to be 2 skylights above our bed, which I think we've got.
Yep. And so, after the dinette, which will be these 3 squares, this square that Angie's standing in now will be the shower. And the wall will be this line out here. And that will go up and it will have a ladder on it so that we can get to the hatch.
Which will give us access to our roof decks.
Yep. After that will be the area with the toilet and with the sink. The toilet will end up about right here. We can put it on the top of the wheel well because our floor will be lifted. The tanks will be in the floor, so the floor will be flat even over the wheel wells once the tanks are in. Behind that will be the pantry, and then the closet, and then we're back in the bed. Back to the tall bed platform over top of the garage. That's pretty much it for the interior. I can give you a quick look underneath the bus so you can see how much space we've got for storage. The spot where the stairs were here is going to be the generator bay. The generator will get installed there, and what we're going to have is it's going to be like a big semi-truck where you have to climb up into it. That'll be normal, and we'll have a set of stairs that will clip on for when we're parked. Well, here I can show you underneath how much space we've got. It's about, I believe, 12 inches tall from the bottom of the ribs. As you can see, it's somewhat rusty under here. That will need to be taken care of. Not a fun job. Not a fun job. And in the back as well is all open. Basically from this rail down is open underneath. So it could be cut there, and a door could be added, cabinets could be added, lots of space to add things underneath there. And
The garage on this side.
that's pretty much a wrap of it. Yeah, the garage is going to be in the back here from the outside. The door will be on the other side, but it will be about, show them how big it'll be. It'll be about that big and taller than Angie can reach. Probably about this tall. So it'll be a nice size. Should be 4 by 8 even. Well, not 8. We don't have 8 feet in depth, so we can't get a full sheet of plywood in there, but almost. Got the stairs just temporarily back here. The other thing, I can give you a full exterior view here. How big this thing is now. 12.5 feet tall. Semi-truck is at 13.5, so we're a foot shorter than a semi-truck. Shouldn't be too much difficult on the highways, but through the trees, we may have some trouble. We may be pulling them down with us. Hopefully not. Necks are strong enough anyways.
But thanks everyone for following the blog, and hopefully we'll put another video update on the blog soon.
See you later.